Good afternoon. As Alvin said, we go to Hampton, Virginia this week to play, the Hampton Pirates, and we're looking forward to that. They've got a good team. They've got some wins. I think they're 3-4, something like that, in terms of their win-loss record. They're a four-down defensive football team. They feature two quarterbacks on offense. They've got some outstanding skill players. Just like most of the other teams that we faced, during the course of this year. It's at home. It's their senior day, so it'll be an emotional day for them, I'm sure. But we're looking forward to the trip and an opportunity to go play another MEAC football game and take a shot at doing our best, obviously, and trying to win a football game.
Coach, one of the biggest areas of improvement right now needs to be the running game. Have you thought about different types of changing maybe your game plan, changing your running backs? What are you doing to improve the running game heading into this final stretch of the season?
Well, the way you would improve it, obviously, I don't know about schematically, it's just maybe, I don't know if we're going to get anybody else healthy, but maybe Osmond Aguilera will come along and play a little bit more this game. Hopefully that will give us a little bit of help, but we're going to line up with the same folks, and we're going to attack the scheme that presents itself to us in Hampton, and then hopefully we can have better productivity just by execution and finish.
Coach, you think Hampton uses two quarterbacks?
Yeah, they have. I'm not sure what's going on. Number 3 played in the last game against South Carolina State, but number 2 has been their starter for the most part. 3 played a little bit a year ago. So I'm not sure which we might get. There might be some injuries that we're not aware of as well with 2, but in terms of breaking down the film and the information that I have, it looks like they played 2 quarterbacks.
Just schematically, defensively speaking, how difficult is that? Just not knowing, I guess game planning specifically for one guy, knowing you have to run a one.
Yeah, well, exactly. Well, we've done that the last couple of weeks because A&T did the same thing. They played 2 quarterbacks. They played 7-2, and quite matter of fact, there's other teams that we faced this year that play multiple quarterbacks for different situations. So it's not something new, but it always creates a challenge, to know which one you're going to face most predominantly during the course of the game.
What you've seen on the film with those 2 quarterbacks, are they similar, or are they
no,
pocket passer, one mobile?
Two's more of a run pass, threat. Number 3 is more of a pocket passer. Does sprint out, move the pocket type of passing as well. Is a little bit taller in terms of physical, dimensions, but 2's a little bit more of a run pass threat.
Coach, you've seen that a lot in the MEAC. Even with your own team, you have a pocket passer, you have somebody who can run. Is this specifically a MEAC thing in your mind, or is this something more that just kind of permeates college football nowadays?
No, I think it happens a lot in college football. That folks, the zone read has become in vogue, so to speak. So folks are looking for quarterbacks that have that dual threat of being able to be a passer and a runner when necessary. So I don't think that's. It's not as unique as it once was.
Jay Price, how does the defense kind of adjust to that and make sure that, no matter who's in, they're still on the ball, they're still moving, flying to the ball? How does the defense adjust to 2 quarterbacks?
Say the question one more time.
How does the defense adjust to just having to prepare for 2 quarterbacks, making sure that they're ready for no matter who is in the game?
We do that by watching film, seeing their weaknesses and then the strengths. So both quarterbacks, one can run. Like when one quarterback gets in the game, we know that's the running quarterback, and when the other one gets in, we know that's the passing quarterback. We just go about by watching film.
Turnover-wise, this defense has improved, especially with its interceptions rate. Picking up more interceptions so far this season than they had all last season. What's improved specifically on this defense in your mind? Looking at the secondary, the interceptions, what's gotten better on this defense?
We just work together. We have fun when we have practice, and then when we get to the game, we just know we got to make big plays so we can help the offense score.
Last question is, for you, you're in the backfield, you're the safety, but you got 2 strong linebackers in Akil Blunt and Keshawn Butler. Both of them have 2 interceptions apiece this year. What's it like having those guys right in front of you, knowing that they're going to make plays, and does that make your job a little bit easier?
Yes, because those are my brothers, and I trust them. So I believe they can, they read the keys and they can contain the gas. They can do their responsibilities.
Gerald, looking at the running game, I mean, obviously you're one of the feature backs. Neely, when he's healthy, Bowers has seen some time. Can I get your assessment on the running game this season? Is it where you wanted it to be? Do you feel it needs to improve? What's your assessment on the running game?
Yes, there's always room for improvement. Just trying to work together, learning the schemes. We all have different attributes towards the run game. I'm a physical power back, pass protection. Bowers, Neely, they great on outside zone runs. So we take every opportunity I coach us in practice to perfect each category and continue to get better throughout the remaining of the season.
In the last game, you guys didn't have Neely. What was that like, not having someone who was always so fired up and making plays and looking to get the team fired up on the sidelines? What was it like not having him?
It's not that it affected us mentally, but we know that we had to step up our game and hold it down for the offense. Usually, as running backs, we have to set the tone. Control as our line, control the line of scrimmage. That we have to make those plays and get downhill.
Coach, gearing up for another road game. I mean, obviously, don't like playing on the road, but what are the different challenges preparing this week, preparing for the last 3 home games?
Yeah, no, it's not that we don't like playing on the road because, you have to do that. If at whatever point in time we become a championship football team and program, you got to be able to win at home and on the road. So it's just, when you do it, I guess more than, when you got more road games than home games, you'd like it to be reversed, obviously. But we don't mind playing on the road. But it'll be, we haven't been on the road in a while, so it'll be a change-up, probably a good change-up. Get a chance to go and play, in a different part of the country, and it'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. And as you start these final 3 games, I mean, the goal obviously to win every week, but especially, coming off this loss, kind of new mentality, kind of closing out these 3 games strong for you guys?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. We don't want to present any other, thought that we, we're going to play as hard as we can play, try to win.
Mentally, is there a difference between, you start the season on the road, but, the record is 0-0. You don't know what's coming up this season.
Sure.
But now at this point, 1-7, you're going back on the road. Is there a different mentality? Is it more of a chore? Is there anything different now compared to the start of the season?
More determined to make sure we put our best foot forward whenever we land in Hampton and Virginia and get a chance to go play this game.
Any more questions for the panel? All right. One-on-one opportunities.
Thank you. Appreciate it.